Walking is a popular form of exercise to help keep our bodies moving. But there are some things to keep in mind when it comes to your walking routine, especially during these hot summer months. Mo Smith is an exercise specialist with Bailey Bariatrics in Owasso. She joins us this morning. Thanks for coming in.
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for having me.
Talking about topics, you know, I think a lot of people, bare bones, getting up and walking a little bit every day can be beneficial.
Absolutely.
But in fact, my mom texted this morning. She's like, I don't want to go walk. I'm too hot. I'm too tired. I'm too, yeah.
Yes.
So there are ways that we can kind of maybe modify or make it work.
So when we start a walking routine, especially during a hot season, which we're in, I strongly encourage doing first thing in the morning at the brisk of the sun coming up. It's not as hot, not as humid. Also, too, making sure you're hydrated, not just the day of your walking, exercising, but prior, a couple of days. Ideally, you would like to bring in about half of your body weight in ounces of water.
Wow.
And so when you're exercising, you actually need to be increasing that water intensity. So it's carrying, you know, a backpack with your water bottle on it. For longer walks, you know, wearing a backpack with the water, little sippy straw here. Also, too, when you're starting a walking routine, you don't really want to go out there and go, okay, I'm going to go do 3 miles, or I'm going to go for, you know, 30 minutes all at once. Let's start out slow, and if we do 10 minutes, maybe first thing in the morning, come inside, rest, recover, cool down. We can do our cross training. So this is why I brought some utensils today, you know, some tools. So when we walk, or at home, you could do it from a chair, the couch, the bed, but we could work on upper body strengthening. So basically, you know, you could do your bicep curls. You know, let's work 10 reps. You know, mind over muscle, work those biceps. Then we can move on to the next move, which could be your tricep extension. So I always say, put your hands in your pocket. Your elbows are your pivot point, and you just kick those. Tricep kickbacks is really what they call. And so then we have those nice, beautiful sculpted arms. And then another exercise that we could do is your side lateral raises. And so we do 10, only come as high as your shoulder. Don't lift
don't be
yet. No, we're not doing the Y, we're doing a T, okay? And so we have this movement. Then we can do a V for victory. And so that's gonna help with bra fat, lats, okay? And you know, I get that question a lot is, well, how can I get rid of this? How can I get rid of this? Well, you have to work all major muscle groups together.
It's not like a spot change.
You cannot spot reduce, you are correct. And so with any of these equipments, the longer you're out walking and building your endurance, you can take these with you to put in your backpack.
Talk about that, because you mentioned this during the break, and I love this idea, because I do the weights when I walk oftentimes, and then I'm just kind of like bored.
You're like, okay, okay, I'm tired of carrying these. You can put them down, and hopefully they're there when you go back. Or you could put them in your backpack, and I really want you to focus more on your whole body core carrying the weight and not sticking it in your pocket. So it's on your core, the weight is going to be equally distributed through the body, and you can continue your walking habit. Ankle weights, wrist weights, I encourage not wearing them the whole time you're walking, because it can actually pull the joints and can cause a lot of pain.
Be aware of that.
And that's the safety aspect of going on walks with strength training. I encourage also too is cardio can be done every day. You know, you could do your brisk walks every single day, but you need to do cross training, non-consecutive days. We're walking, we're putting the impact on the joints, on the lower extremities, but we need to work upper body. So that's why I wanted to bring all this.
Sunscreen, sunglasses, hats, just be aware.
Absolutely.
Safety first.
Protect those eyes.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. And the sunscreen, I can attest to, it's critical, important. Okay, before we wrap though, you guys, couple of things. I've seen the couch potato to a 5K. You can actually show us how to kind of gradually train for being a 5K.
So in 9 weeks, I know this is special to my heart and yours as well, is the Race for the Cure, September 23rd. We have a couch to 5K training program. And it's it's 12 weeks, but we can shorten it a little bit. But we have a YouTube channel, Bailey Bariatrics, and you can watch the training on how to do a couch to 5K.
And you can walk the run, walk or run. We have all, the Race for the Cure is Saturday, September 23rd.
There's a 1 mile, a 5K, the Survivor Parade.
There's a whole bunch of activities.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, and you all always are great supporters of that, so we appreciate that. And you don't have to run it, you could walk it, but now's the time to start getting ready.
And I said just walk with a purpose. Guys, walk like you're getting ready to be late for your appointment.
I like it. Walk with a purpose. I got it. All right. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
We'll catch you again next month.